back to another episode of ZEX Media at the Web3 Hong Kong Festival. So this episode would be a special because it's going to be a blazing fast, like Kaia, right? And I have Mr. Paulo, who's the head of partnership over here from Kaia. So hi, how are you?
Thanks for having me here, Lakshay, and ZEX Media. I am well. I'm well fed from the conference. Yeah, thank you.
Great. And how is Hong Kong treating you?
Hong Kong is cool right now, so it's a miles difference from Singapore. I love it.
Yeah. The temperature, the breeze.
20 degrees.
So it's like super cool.
Yeah.
And I frankly like Hong Kong a bit more than Singapore. It's a perfect blend of technology and tradition at the same time. Yeah. So yeah, Hong Kong is I think it's a better place to be, right? How about the stage of Asia? Like there are multiple events going on into different countries, but I think Hong Kong has grown a bit more in terms of technological advancement, and specifically in the development area, like blockchain and Web3, as they have their traditional core from the mainland China, but still an open gate for the world, right? So how's that for you?
Yeah, I actually came from Southeast Asia Blockchain Week last week at Bangkok. So I think the contrast between Bangkok and here is quite stark, where there's a lot more builders here, and the government itself is pretty supportive. Like you can withdraw cash from ATMs, with like Bitcoin and stuff. That's insane adoption. Yeah.
That's the core of any blockchain or any project can be. Like the adoption is the main part. If we're gonna build millions of projects, but still the country is not adopting it, the user can't use it, right? So that's the core of any project to bloom around the world, right? How about Kaia? Like it's the 1 second block. The finality is super great at the Kaia. So how you will make it happen?
We've optimized IBFT, so Istanbul Byzantine Fault Tolerance. Make sure that once the transactions are confirmed immediately. So I think that's what makes it seamless. Our goal initially really was to help it because our parent company was Kakao, and they wanted to use it for their applications. Right? So like for banks and taxis and everything, and for that to be seamless, we needed to compete with proper Web2 technologies, and so we opted for this sort of model. So we achieve instant finality. Yeah, but now we changed our name from Platin to Kaia because of our merger with Finsha, which was LINE's chain. So we still remain the tech, and now it's even applied to another messenger, which is also pretty dominant in the world.
And you are more inclined and more focused towards the consumer-based,
of course,
applications, right? So it's a perfect blend. The Web3 is not a different planet, right?
Correct.
We have to be keeping both Web2 and Web3 users at the same spot and make them work with together, right? Like your partnership with LINE, right? So how you made that happen?
It's a good synergy because we're already familiar with messengers, and then they were LINE is very big on IP and distribution, right? And I think it was a perfect partnerships because I think we're fairly good at running things on chain, like the tech stack and everything else, and even GTM strategies. And I think for them as well, they bring in a whole suite of products and distribution and proper revenue, because LINE is dominant in Japan, Taiwan, and Thailand.
Yes,
right? Very high value users, and so that merger and implementing Web3 technologies like NFTs, making things interoperable, making things quick, transacting with crypto right inside the messenger. I think that was our formula really to achieve this adoption and distinguishing factors with other chains.
And how's your overall collaboration going on? Are you going to plan it for other consumer-based application as well?
Yeah, actually, we launched about we call it the DApp portal, dappportal.io. We launched January, and we have launched about 62 projects since then. We are now and we've over about quite a number, like 50 million users by now. Yeah.
Oh my God.
And the revenue is fairly high.
And what's the biggest hurdle that you faced during this process?
is new. It was totally new, right? So our immediate competitor was Ton, right? Because
Yes.
Ton and Telegram.
And that option is superb in Ton's network because people are using Telegram like
exactly
fabulously numbers,
exactly
right? And
900
the application
million.
of different mini apps within
Mm,
Ton economics is like
Correct.
very good,
correct
right? So that's where the Line or other applications
correct
is like super competitive.
correct. But I think we're doing fairly well. Like I think we're number 3 in users from all EVM chains, only next to Base and BNB. If I'm not wrong. Yeah.
That's
So
like
it's
a good number.
It's definitely a good number. Yeah. Every surpassing the unique active wallets and
Mhm.
users for every other chain besides BNB and Base. It's insane.
And how's the user experience as compared to your competitors?
Oh yeah, we put everything inside the messenger.
Mhm.
So because we have account abstraction on a protocol level, for example, so users don't need to pay for gas.
Mhm.
Users don't need to um, users don't need to log in with very complicated matters like what you do in wallets, for example.
Yes.
Yeah. So all of this is because our Web2 user base is very fickle and have high standards.
Yes.
Right? So we really need to make it as replicable as possible. This is what the experience of Web2. So it has to be instant finality. They have to log in with their emails and whatnot. They have to be able to transact seamlessly. They have to play instantly as well. If they open something, they want it to be browser based and be instant.
Yes. Make it
So
quick.
all of those we're replicating and we're producing entertainment based content actually. So I think that's a big step up for the industry as a whole. And the most important thing I think is that because our user base has high value and being
Yes.
in this country that actually spend money, we're distinguishing ourselves from Ton in the sense that our users can actually pay for content inside the applications, as opposed to the demography from Ton, which is largely like CIS, maybe the African region, or other places in Southeast Asia that are not known for purchases.
Yes.
So that gives confidence to our developers,
Yeah.
to our teams that if they also build on Kaya, they can actually make money instead of just giving away a lot of their assets to farmers. So I think
Yes.
that's been a good distinguishing factor, and which is why we see a shift in the builder sentiment.
I mean, that's where the whole system revolves around, like easier user flow
Correct.
within the same app
Mm.
is like the best way possible to access any kind
Yeah.
of application,
Yeah.
right?
Correct.
I'm just opening my chat and let's say I'm talking to my friend and
Correct.
now wanna send some
Yeah.
money to someone.
Yeah.
I don't have to switch the app to
Mm.
another wallet
Mm.
or go to a swap to change the currency or something.
Yeah, you can
So
swap
I
inside.
can do the swap and
Exactly.
exchange and everything inside, right?
Yeah. That's right.
How's the user's response initially when you joined this system offline?
It was fairly positive. It wasn't a big boom. It's more like a slow burn. We didn't really have the narratives of like meme coins and whatnots. The narrative we had was really just we wanted to present quality applications to the users of Japan, Taiwan, and Thailand. They are very risk averse culture. You see,
Yes.
like for example, the Japanese people they don't like Telegram
Yes.
because they're very wary of scams. Because the
Yes.
culture is very conservative and reserved. They
yes.
only trust more institutional partners. So I think there was there was less barrier in terms of trust from these users because they were using a messenger that they already are native to.
Native to it,
Yeah,
yes.
they're native to them.
And then they have an extra add-on feature to that
Correct.
existing system.
Correct.
So it's like fluent way
Correct.
of grabbing new features.
Correct. We just added a layer, reward layer on top of it because we integrated the wallet, right? We integrated
Yes.
Stripe as well.
Yes.
So now we can freely send them rewards from different applications straight to their wallet, which we create for them. That is linked to their unique ID in the messenger. So steps like these where they don't have to create anything, they can receive it, they can trade it freely. They don't have to worry about anything else. I think that's a big boost for them.
And how's the response for people in Hong Kong? I mean, specifically if you talk about Web3 Hong Festival, how's the response for people here?
I think generally it's bullish, right? Imagine we've only been live since January for this product called Debt Portal, and we're already 50 million users. We've come a long
In just
way.
3 months, you have
In
like
just 3 months, we're beating a lot of chains in terms of unique active wallets, transactions, revenue in just 3 months. And pretty soon, I think some alpha here is that next week we're announcing our integration with a major stablecoin, and we'll move from a lot of content and entertainment based applications and adding on to that financial products or DeFi basically. Right. I think that will up the ante a little bit. Yeah, something other chains haven't been so successful in doing. Yeah.
And any upcoming spice that you want to give us, like Kai is doing so and so and upcoming milestones.
Because the DeFi will definitely be a big thing because of the
Yes.
stable coin.
Yes.
We're gonna introduce very simple apps in line. Like it could be like a savings app or a
Got it.
staking app or whatnot, where users can get like 4 to 6% yield, way better than what we have in banks, right? Which is like
Yes.
1% or even lower. Yeah. So I think we'll be the first to introduce something really tangible to the people and in messenger form. I'm not sure if Ton has done it, not as seamlessly. So while being compliant. So so I think that's definitely gonna be a big change. That's gonna happen in the next few months.
Oh, nice. So
Yeah.
just stay tuned for the upcoming features of Kaya.
We'll have
right?
we call it stablecoin summer, and then
Oh.
we'll invite a lot of the well-known
When
DeFi
is it?
products. In about 2 months. So this month, our stable will be listed in all exchanges,
Got it.
like the big ones, Binance, etc., etc. And then after that, we'll introduce like different protocols like lending, DeFi, staking, and whatnot. So we'll produce. We have some credit card partners as well, producing our own payment
You can spend
railways. Yeah, so you
the coins right away.
correct.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
So I'll take a leave now for you, and thank you so much for all the insights. And
Thanks,
we'll
Lakshay.
love to see the upcoming features of Kaya soon. Right? Thank you so much for giving me your time.
Thanks,
I
Lakshay.
hope
Thanks,
you enjoyed the
ZEX
rest of the
Media.
day.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Have fun.